Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. I found the recipe. Smoked Chipotle barbecue sauce. This is the one that everybody's been asking me about. Now, it's a pretty straightforward recipe. Hang on, I've got it. Like I said, we got lucky and we found it. And this is the one that we had used. I knew what most everything went into it, but I didn't know everything. We have half an onion, 2 cloves of garlic. You're going to mince those things up. You're going to use 4 tablespoons of smoked chipotle peppers. You can buy them not smoked. Smoked ones are better. I could not find them, so we bought these. And I was doing ribs, so we smoked the chipotle peppers. It's right here. It says 4 tablespoons of this, so we're going to scoop up probably 2 peppers and change. These things can be a little much, so you want to be careful when you're using these. We're also going to be using 1 cup of ketchup. You can substitute tomato sauce if you want to. We're going to be using 1/3 cup of brown sugar, as well as 1/3 cup of molasses. Doesn't have to be black strap. There we go. This is the unsulfured kind. 1/3 cup of that as well. Adding a little bit more spices to it, but I'll get into that as we start doing it. I'm going to mince these things up, and then we're going to saute them in a pan. Then we're going to start adding our ingredients. More to come. Okay, we got everything sauteed. I added the 1 cup of ketchup, and again, you could use tomato sauce if you wanted to. Now we're going to add brown sugar, 1/3 cup. I have to get that out, the rest of it out with a spoon. Then we're going to add the molasses. After this stuff sautés, cut it down on low, because this is going to have a lot of sugar in it, and you don't want to scorch it. Then we're going to add a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, and then we're going to put in some apple cider vinegar. I did about 4 teaspoons. There we go. There's the eye. It's not on the eye, so we're good. More come. There we go. The molasses, just poured it on top of the other sugar that was stuck in there, and we'll get a spoon and get all that good out of the bottom of it. There we go. All right, more to come. All right, and then a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. That'll do. Slide that back on there. And then we're just gonna let it simmer. We're gonna give it a taste, see if it has the flavor that we want, and work from there. More to come. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. Now, here's the funny thing. Finished cooking it, let it simmer down, and tasted it. I thought, wow, that's incredibly sweet. Might be too sweet. I asked my wife, I said, take a taste of this. She said, this is really sweet. And I got to thinking back when we first made this sauce, we hadn't gone on our diets yet. We both lost about 50 pounds. So we have since eliminated most voluntary sugars from, our diet. No soft drinks or sweet tea or anything like that, or cakes, candy for me, just because we wanted to lose weight. So I would half that amount. I would use 1/3 cup of either brown sugar or 1/3 cup of molasses. And if I had to choose, I would choose omitting the brown sugar and keeping the molasses. The molasses gives it more flavor. I'll post all of this in the introduction and everything, so you can get all the recipe ingredients right there. But came out great. It's just very, very sweet. Now, what can you do if you'd already made it like I did? You could put in more ketchup and add one more pepper, and that would probably balance it out very nicely. I don't know. Your palates change as you get older. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I hope this helps. I'll make it all when I'm sitting down, not having to get everything in a hustle together, because I'm going to take this to my wife up at the hospital for dinner. Take care of you people.